Oh, the letter.
Bring back some more carrots. That wasn't me up.
They are good.
They all say.
I ain't say it. I just said, mm-hmm. It's like when you ask somebody, do you sing? Oh, yeah, I can sing. We worst singers in the world.
Oh.
If you ask somebody, do you sing? Oh, yeah, I sing a little bit. That's just singing right there.
I think so.
That's the difference.
You just take your time. Yeah.
You guys ready?
And some pretzels.
Get ready.
Okay.
I'm reloaded. I can't effing believe that. World. Hell yeah.
They're not ready. He's still eating.
Now we ready? I don't gotta keep this. Thank you, baby. It's a talk show.
Now that was funny.
Right.
I have to give him credit. That was very funny.
And then he offering me food. You want me to get in trouble with you this time?
Oh.
Everybody's hungry.
All right.
So pretty face.
Hungry.
All right. You get all your boxes
What's up, dryer?
Carrots are really good.
Put in the seat she was sitting in, no, not here.
Okay, we're ready to go.
You said what?
Put in the seat she was sitting in, not here. My asshole. Thanks.
You better slip on too.
Okay, so when we go back, we'll start talking about the performance.
Okay.
We'll do that first. And then we'll just take 2 or 3, and I'll just let you try to remember everything you said before.
Damn.
Okay, ready?
It's right here. If you
5, 4, 3.
And thank you for watching Live Talk with Benita Bradley. I'm your host, Benita Bradley, and we have the living legend, R&B royalty with us today, Mr. Dave Tolliver.
Woo woo, what up?
It's all good.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Can't complain about doing anybody listening. Just being honest.
Yeah, so at the top of the show, you gave us an amazing performance. Amazing. You said that was a remake of a previous song. What made you decide to do that particular song?
Baby, I'm ready, man. Gee whiz. When we were coming up behind Gerald, that would be the song he would be close to closing the show with before he did Casanova. And we'd be sitting on the side of the stage and he'd just be murdering that song. And he would look over and see us over there like we was just hungry cubs, and he'd be like, and we would go out and start to proceed to murder with him the song. And so when I moved down to Atlanta from Cleveland, I was like, man, I'm a fan, I love all your music, but nobody knew how to play it. And I was doing a little independent hustle back then, you know, me and Tony Terry and some other guys. And I said, well, the only thing they knew was So Alone.
Yeah.
I didn't want to sing that in the club. I'm tired of singing that song.
Right.
So I said, well, you know, Baby, I'm Ready by Gerald Levert. And that just became the song. If I would go on somebody's sets, that just became the song. And I was like, man, let me make some money off this record too. So a couple years back, I went in the studio and recorded it. Shout out my man Jeff Tight for doing the track. Brandon Langer for doing the backgrounds. I hate doing backgrounds sometimes.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just go ahead and put my thing on it.
Yeah, yeah. And you did do that.
Put my
You
thing
did do
on
that. So growing up, you were always in music. Even at age 5. At age 15, 13, you were doing big things for such a young guy.
Mm-hmm.
So you started when you were 5 in the church.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you became a teenager, you're actually teaching and you're over a choir.
Directing the little choir, the Brother
Mhm.
Promise Choir,
Mhm.
St. Paul Amy Zion Church in Cleveland, Ohio, under the direction of Miss Mary Hampton. It's my baby.
Mhm.
And she gave me my first, confidence to open your mouth and sing. That's what she said. Open your mouth, sing, just sing. It
Yeah.
didn't matter what it sounded like, just sing. And by the time I was 13, I was directing the choir, went in the youth choir, and that by the time I was 15, I started to my first career in music, which was radio. My uncle, who raised me as a son, I was around him since I was a little boy, going to the radio stations. He'd been in radio since '69,
Wow.
and it just kind of just fell in my lap. She just fell right there.
So was that always your passion, music, radio, or did you ever see yourself doing anything else?
I wanted to be in the FBI, but that wasn't a reality. I'm just saying. I could have been a beat cop, but not FBI.
Right.
I didn't know what I wanted, that I wanted to do music
Mm-hmm.
until I was probably about 15, 14, going to I think it was New Edition, Midnight Star, and the Isley Brothers in Cleveland at Public Hall, not mistaken. And we were just watching New Edition, and we were just sitting there crying. And that's when I knew I wanted to be in music.
Oh, okay.
So from there, we started doing all kinds of talent shows, rib burn-offs, nightclubs, because, my pops was who he was. He can get us in, and, one thing led to another.
Yeah. So in your mind, did you ever see your career going as far as it has gone when you first started out?
No, I mean, we felt like we were going to be big because it was sweeping the city fast before it even had gotten released.
Okay.
We had done shows in different places and stuff like that. I remember the stuff we used to do and the way we used to dress. And it just started spreading like wildfire, man. Even outside of where we were living, people were hip to what we were doing, and when it dropped, it was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So would you say that now, looking back, how long has your career extended?
I'm like the Vince Carter of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I started in '86 in radio, so the '80s, the '90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and this is the 2020s, right?
Yeah.
So it's like about 5 decades I've been rolling.
Yeah.
But realistically, in the business, 30 years, 86 and 92, 36 years this year?
Yeah.
In June, yeah.
Yeah. So looking over all of those years, would you have done anything differently?
I'm going to tell you what I think that I wish I would have done was, I didn't get my college degree till 2018.
Okay.
So at that time, I was 48 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted,
Congratulations.
thank you. And I wanted to just continue and get that done because I wanted my kids to see that no matter what happens in life,
Yes.
there's no reason for you to stop. You should always keep going. It doesn't matter. I didn't fail. I just
Right.
didn't finish.
Right. And there is a difference.
Yeah, I didn't fail. I just didn't finish.
Yeah.
The only thing, I look at all these shows now, like I watch All American and All American Homecoming, and I see how big this HBCU thing is. And we used to tour we toured all the HBCUs, well, most of them with Bill Clinton. It was Men at Large, Rude Boys, and Yolanda Adams with Bill Clinton. I mean, come on, man. They fed us Popeyes, tore our stomach up. That's all they fed us was Popeyes. Stomach got tore up. I wish I would have went to school back then because you miss out on that camaraderie and all the rest of the stuff. So like for me, high school, I went to a small high school. So I wore glasses since I was 5. So I went to a high school called Health Careers because they gave you all these credits. And I was working. I started off in radio in the summer of my sophomore year, going into my junior year. I was working 1 to 6 in the morning at night. So I would go there at night and then go to school from there in the morning. Like the school I was going to, I would have had to be at the bus stop at 5:30. I wasn't doing that, no way. I'd have to be at this school at 8:30, got at 3:30, and it was a magnet school. It was a health magnet school. So I went there to learn how to make glasses. And when I got out of high school, I worked at a company called E.B. Brown for a minute. I was like, nah, B, it's all on my clothes. I can't get the chemicals out of my clothes and stuff. I'm like, nah, B, I'm good. Now you just press a button and everything works.
Everything works.
But and then I look at the camaraderie that people have from working in a corporate setting, going to school. And I don't miss it because the money you make you can make money over there too, but the money you make and how quick 30 minutes you can make what they make in a month, sometimes, you know what I mean? And I just kind of, that's the only thing that was done different, you know.
Yeah.
But besides that, hell no. I love the entertainment business. It's like a drug. I can't stop. The only way I'm quitting is if my daughter is a singer, and she is 15 years ahead of me. I can't sing. If y'all like what y'all saw in that performance,
Right.
she doesn't get into all the squall and all that different stuff, but she is just so amazing, so talented. Danae Tolliver, be on the lookout for her. Danae Marie, she is dope. Her pen, her throat. She's mean though.
So she writes and sings?
And she writes her ass off. And I at 16, I was trying to rap and stuff like that. I didn't think I was going to say. I was like, word to mother son from Queens, you know. I thought I was from New York, you know what I mean? So, and then I really got serious about the singing as it went along. But, you know, yeah, she really, I told her she's 16, but she's like 15 years ahead of me at 16. You know, we didn't get, like, she's writing stuff. I'm like, is this your story? Where are you getting this from? But she got, that's what she does for me. Like, I have songs that I've written. I got a song I wrote called Killer Man. And it's about my dude's wife. One of our homeboys was sleeping with his wife, and I wrote the story and put, you know what I mean? So she does that. So she has it, but she's so much more eloquent than I am. At 16, I wasn't writing that. Not like that, you know. We're just trying to, you know, touch everything moving at 16.
Right. It's like the older people would say she's ahead of her time.
Man, but you know, these kids today, they get life in bundles.
Yes.
Like, we got it, they rationed it off, and it was something we wasn't supposed to know. Go on back in the room.
Right.
Everything all right here, take your ass back in the room. You don't know, you don't need to know this grown folk business.
Get our grown folks' business.
Now, everybody's business is everybody's business. You know, if you got TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, what your mama and them. I'm saying, what the hell? You find out everything.
Yeah,
like,
nothing's a secret anymore.
She get in the car, and I just said, and I'm glad that she talks to me. She gets in the car and she says, Dad, oh my God, my friend does this. She did this with this after school, and they were by the gym and they came by and this and did that. And I'm like, what? I said, but you know, it's nothing different than what we did.
Yep.
But damn, your kids, your grandkids,
it's a different ball game now.
It's a different ball game, and it's and I told my son when he was coming up, I was like, it's too easy for y'all.
Yeah.
You had to have the cuffs in your jeans. You had to have the creases in your jeans. Your waves had to be on point. Your stuff had to be ironed in creases. If you had penny loafers, you had to have a quarter in your joint, man. You had to have on the nice shoe. Man, that's why when we was in 8th grade, they wasn't talking to nobody that was 13. They was talking to dudes that was 16 and 17. Right. They wasn't messing with us. Will you go to the dance with me? I ain't even going to the dance. I'm going to prom. all right, then.
Right. So what can we expect let me go back one quick second. So you went from radio, choir director, radio, singer, then stage plays.
Yeah.
Which one of them you think you shine the most in?
I shine, you shine.
We all shine.
Yeah, definitely. With Afro Shade. So for me, the music business, it started off, I was very nervous. So I didn't reach my vocal potential right here now until I got to my mid to late 20s.
Okay.
Like my daughter had it since she was like 12 or 13. Like I'm like, damn, how you get all that? Because of me. I was already stuff. So when she came, she was in the womb. I was all that. You know what I mean? So where do I shine? Or you want to ask me where my passion is? Which one I like that? Well,
yes.
I think I shine equally in all of them.
Okay.
When I do the plays and the different stuff like that, they be like, "Oh my God, you were so." And then when I get off stage, they're like, "Oh my God, you sang." Even if I hit a bunch of flat notes, like it's this video circulating around. I think your son has it, and he's been showing it to people. Where I was at a club one night, and it wasn't necessarily the best representation of who I be. And but people was like, man, the energy was up, the girls was going crazy. But you know, you get self-conscious about it. And then in radio, man, I just, you know, I'm back in my bag in radio. I have a show now out called Party and Bull-ish. We in about 17 markets. I'm trying to get 100. My man DJ Just Nice, my man DJ Deuce. It's a blessing, man. It's shout out my man Chubb Rock for giving me the plug. We on, I know they probably see us everywhere, but we in a bunch of stations, you know, around the country. Just go to my stuff and you'll see where we at. But I think I shine equally at all of them, but I think where I've made the most impact would probably the music first, radio second, and then the plays third. Just because a lot of the plays have been Chitlin circuit. I was in one play that was on BET. It's called Soul Kittens Cabaret with was Monifa. Nikki Gilbert is her play. If you ever seen the movie Burlesque, it's kind of like the same story.
Okay.
You know, it's dope. Fantasia was in it. Faith was in it. It was a dope play. It was dope. It was very good. It was dope. I played 2 characters. And get paid for the 2 characters.
Oh, you didn't?
No, or my money on the back end.
Oh.
But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna get it, though.
So, let me ask you one more question.
I'm giving you secrets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one in your ear, too.
So, listen. You were discovered by Gerald Levert. How did that feel?
Man, that's my guy, man. I miss him. Like, we got this new album that's coming out. It's called Love Benefits, and man, it disheartens me, man. And I get wet eyes every time I talk about this. I wish he would, and I know if you believe in the spirit of the afterlife or whatever, you know that he's watching. Him and Sean are up there watching, and they're proud because we were obedient guys, but we were rough and we were wild. We used to do some wild stuff on the road. Yeah, like one time we ordered a food bill that was like $300 or $400. And we put it on Eddie Levert's bill. Pops, we put it on his bill. He's like, y'all know, man. Y'all got me. I said, we should do stuff like that. We would tear hotel rooms up. Because we would wrestle and stuff. And like we had a gang of cats. We was like a gang for real, but we didn't do bad stuff. We would just like initiate cats. We had a little younger cats that we had a little rap group we was producing, and we would whoop they ass in the hotel rooms and tear the hotel rooms up. Of course, we had girls out with us and stuff too. Tearing the sheets up and no.
No, actually you were. I interviewed Eddie Levert Jr. on my show.
He told you, and
I already know the stories.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, it was that right there, man. I wish he was still here. That was one of the best experiences of my life, and it's something, as you get older, you start to forget stuff. Like, there's certain things that I can't even remember about my mom, because the biggest song we had was Gerald Levert wrote the So Alone record for me to sing to her when she passed away. Then I had to sing it for him when he passed away. Sang it for Sean when he passed away, and for 80,000 more people when they passed away. I never forget those times, man. I just never forget them. They were some of the best times. It's like, remember Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins and all those cats in the dunk contest as opposed to now. You ain't never forgetting that. But the last few dunk contests have been horrible. But Dominique 87, 88, them show, you don't never forget those. But these ones they've been having the last few years have been deplorable. Maybe the one before the bubble where they gave it to the wrong guy, but them cats was really doing something good. But the last couple... Wah, 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 wah. No, sir.
Listen, Dave, thank you so much. We definitely got to have you.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not ready to go yet.
Well, we got to go, dear.
I know. I blew it the first time. I didn't get it right the first time. It's all good.
So thank you so much for stopping by. And listen, we'll see you again.
So make sure y'all go out and buy anything that I've ever sang solo-wise under Dave Tolliver, but there is a new project out. By the time you see this, the new singles Faded and Love Benefits are out by Minute Large, me and my original partner. This is our 30th anniversary. Wow. We touring, we going places. And the album is called Love Benefits. To me, this album is the greatest thing we've ever done, and this record called Love Benefits to me is my favorite record that we've ever done, group-wise or solo, that I've ever heard from Minute Large or Dave Tolliver, period. So I hope y'all will support it at The Minute Large or at Dave Min at Large, or just look up Fat Sexy Dude and it'll come up on the Fat Sexy Dude. It'll be me. In the top 100 at least.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know it.
All right, we made it. Cut.
I'm about to take a nap before I get out
That was a good one,
here.
y'all.
Thank
That was a
you.
good one.
Make sure I got sound. I can't believe my dumb fat ass. I put the effing
put
mic
it
in
in
here
his
and the
pocket.
joint went off. I didn't have no. This is the second interview.
Because you put it in your pocket.
Yeah. All right, well, let's keep it rolling here.
It was good. JC,
My fault, JC.
Oh, you good?
He back there asleep. He like,
He's taking a nap.
little Nas singing Dave Tyler.